Commissioned in 1950, the aircraft carrier USS Oriskany served in the Korean War and was a ship from which Navy pilot John McCain took off before being shot down and imprisoned during the Vietnam War. In 2006, the Oriskany became the first vessel sunk under a new Navy program that would turn old warships into reefs. Eileen Beard is the co-owner of the Scuba Shack, the oldest and largest scuba dive operator in Pensacola, Florida. So Eileen, you were instrumental in bringing the Oriskany to Pensacola. What was the big selling point for this area?
Well, this has always been kind of the little lost corner of the world, and we really needed something here to really bring divers in. And since this was the cradle of Navy aviation, this we thought was the perfect place for the USS Oriskany, since the pilots that learned to fly off of the deck of the Oriskany actually trained here in Pensacola. So it's a kind of a link there.
The Navy used 500 pounds of C4 plastic explosives to sink the 900-foot aircraft carrier. 37 minutes later, it was on the bottom of the Gulf of Mexico. What's it like when a diver first encounters the Oriskany?
There's really nothing to compare it to. Number one, it's huge, and the neat thing is you get to see it from a different perspective. Like when it was in action and it was up on the surface and everything, you can go on it and people served on it, or you can see it, when it was docked or something like that. But when you're diving on it, you're weightless, and so you can go anywhere you want. So you can hover, outside of the Admiral's Bridge, where they steer the ship. You can hover outside it. You can go in, you can go out. You just, a lot more freedom.
The cost of creating the reef was approximately $20 million, but the Pensacola diving economy has boomed since the reef was created. So having the Oriskany here has really been a big economic boost for this community.
Oh, without a doubt. It has brought hundreds upon hundreds of additional people into the community. During the first, year that it went down, I was asking the people as they were coming in, well, would you have come to Pensacola to dive if it hadn't been for the Oriskany? And they all were saying no, no, no. So this was definitely people that would have never come to Pensacola without that. And of course, the PR that Pensacola got from the sinking of the Oriskany was just absolutely incredible. It brought out the fact that Pensacola did exist, whereas in the past I always thought it was a little lost corner of the world. And our business, it definitely was an economic boost to our business. In fact, it changed the direction of our business.
The scuttled aircraft carrier is considered one of the top 10 wreck diving sites. And in a play on Australia's Great Barrier Reef, the Oriskany is sometimes called the Great Carrier Reef. For TheBuzz, I'm Kiley Bennett in Pensacola, Florida.